Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we are touring more Retreats of the Rulers homes. The first home I'm doing, well the home I'm doing right now, is Rainy's hunting lodge for the Bayles. It is on the leaderboards under massive homes, and if you're interested in visiting, it is if you're interested in visiting from the city, it's in Qeynos, and it's actually under Wiinter's name. That's with 2 I's, not just one. So pop into Qeynos and visit if you want to do it that way, or if you want to visit it on the leaderboards, it's under massive homes, and it's named Hunting Lodge by Raainy, RotR 2015. I am my usual large ogre self for these tours. So okay, so let me make sure that I grow myself so that I can run around and have a nice first person angle on these things. And it's a little bit laggy because I'm actually running 2 accounts right now. I have Jezebel online, and then I also have this touring account. So here's a book at the entrance, and this is to fulfill the requirement that I insisted, where if there is a lot of lore in the house, the homeowner is to, or I suppose the contestant is a better word, the contestant is to put a book by the entrance of the house to ensure that those of us judging can easily note down that there is lore, and then we can take a look at it and see what that lore is. So in this case it says, "Welcome to the Fail." Yeah, I did not get enough sleep last night, and I'm operating on half a cup of coffee right now. I usually don't drink caffeine. To give you an idea of how bad I was this morning, I somehow thought that the 6 on my coffee maker was a 4. So instead of pause while I tried desperately to do math in my sleepy brain. So instead of 32 ounces of coffee, I have whatever 6 times 8 is, because I poured in too much water. So I have weak coffee, and I have a lot of it. Anyways, back to what I was trying to do, which was to read the book. Welcome to the Bayle family lodge. It's located off the Cold Wind coastline, surrounded by a lush forest. In the courtyard, you are greeted by a statue of Antonia Bayle I, known as the Great Unifier and the founder of Qeynos. On the first floor of the lodge, you will find the parlor, dining room, office, and kitchen. On the second floor, you will find the master bedroom and bath chamber, 3 guest rooms, and the guest bath chamber. On the third floor, you will find the servant quarters, which include 3 bedrooms, a bath chamber, and a workshop. The third floor also has a ballroom. I'm impressed. A hunting lodge with a ballroom. It kind of makes sense if you're the ruler of a city. The first and second floor each have a wraparound deck. You can take a walk around or sit back in a rocking chair and enjoy the view. If you love fishing, we have a fully stocked pond with a fishing dock to the south. For those looking to do a little hunting, you will find plenty of local wildlife in the lush forest surrounding the lodge. You will find many books around the lodge on the history of the Bayle family and Qeynos. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the house. Well, thank you, Raainy, for having us here. So let's run around. I like this path, by the way. I've seen it used a few times in various homes, and every time I see it, I like it. It looks like a mix of the Algonquian chairs, yep, and tables. Yep, this must be a table. Yep. So the nice thing about the Tenebrous house is that you can really sink things down deep in the ground. So these tables, it really makes it nice that the rocks can be all sorts of different shapes because of that. So that was me just trying to look at the size. Unfortunately, my scroll wheel is being really horrible, so think I'm gonna have to take apart my mouse and try to fix what's going on with the scroll wheel, because I can scroll fine in the up direction, but when I try to scroll down, it just doesn't move half the time. Okay, so very nicely done on the forest. It's lush, it's populated. Look, there's a hawk. All sorts of different trees and mushrooms. Okay, I have to pause and close down the Jazzable account because this is really horrible getting 5 frames per second. Come on, computer, realize that I'm no longer trying to run 2 accounts and increase my FPS. Apparently not. Okay, so we're going to turn off shadows. That helped. That helped by an entire 2 FPS. And we're going to turn the lighting down. Another 1 FPS. And we're going to decrease, the rendering distance. That did not really help at all. I wonder why I'm having so much trouble with this one. I was running around in other... Oh, you know what it probably is? All of the firefly mounds. So those would be spell effects. Where's my spell effects? Particle effects. Let's turn that down to minimal. Nope. Didn't help. Max spell results per character. Still didn't help. Particle level detail far. Still didn't help. Maximum particle size? Nope. This is not going well, huh? Turn down the number of lights. Still not doing anything. Turn off specular lighting. Ooh, we got another frame. Yay. I really don't want to turn level of detail bias down, because that as you can see right here, turning down level of detail bias changes how far things load. So let's try turning down triangle density instead. Yeah, that helps a little bit. And let's lower the number of low and high level detail characters. Alright, we're just gonna go with 10 frames per second and hope that's enough. So I like this courtyard here. Very nicely done. It's very open, but the planters with the trees give it some life. There's the statue of Antonia Bayle the First. Go see the street lamp. Great job with the porch railing. I like that because, you know, the fey iron fence is pass through. So having the railing along the top, for one, neatens the look of the rail, because while it's a great fence for going like around your yard or whatever, having it up front on the porch makes it kind of look painful when it's all spikes everywhere. So it really is a good choice having it framed like that. And I like the door frame too, with these windows here. And just like in actual Qeynos, all of the guards say things praising Qeynos and the Queen. So I'm really trying to zone out because I would like to get some perspective on character size, but ooh, nice job with the staircase. Come on, scroll wheel. Come on, scroll wheel. You can do it. You can do it. Just a little more. Come on. This is so frustrating. almost there. I think, nope, a little bit more. All right. Not bad. I like the roof. Very nice. If I had flight, I'd go up there and check it out. But I don't. So we'll just have to examine it from down here. The smoking chimney is a nice touch. And you can see, as an ogre, I just barely fit in the door. So thank you for making them tall enough for me. I appreciate that. Alright, back in we go. Very nice. Lovely job. Oh, that's clever. Using the redwood bookends to create details on the posts. That's quite clever. Bravo. There's a staircase here. We can run around underneath. Let's avoid going through those doors yet. Because we want to look here. Who are you? You don't say anything. You must just be a guest. Don't feed the trolls? Oh, it's a Jethel song. So, yeah, if you actually read the book on the piano, it's a Jethel Silverwing song that he wrote. A visiting dignitary. Yes, she does look very regal, doesn't she? Side note, all of my models are non-soga. So, if anyone starts seeing bald NPCs, it's because whoever set the NPCs, excuse me, house actors, whoever set the house actors uses soga and didn't set the non-soga. Okay, so there's the history of Bayle. Let's not pause and read it. I kind of got sidetracked reading the book, sorry. Alright, moving on. I like this, the stained glass over each doorway. That's or not really stained glass, but the window over each doorway. It's a nice touch. It really opens up the room. I thought he was sneezing at first, but no, he's giggling into his hands. I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. What is this? Oh, it's a new bowl of gems. Okay, that explains why I'm looking at it going, okay, that's a bowl of gems, but I've never seen that bowl before. Yeah, I'm a little behind on my furniture items, apparently. I love it when people use these pokers for the fireplace. And I'm running into something. Oh. A circle of 5. Nice. Well, when I said to include lore, people really did go through and include lore. Okay, so this is just a hallway, so that door there. I think this one probably leads outside. Yep, outside, more guards. And the rocking chairs mentioned in the book at the front. So let's head this way to the dining room. Very nice. Nice large kitchen for a hunting lodge to support all the people who are going to be here. Back door. Ooh. Wine cellar. Not really a cellar. Wine room. Wine closet. Okay, we're going to skip the stairs because we still have, I think, one room down here to explore. because this front door here leads just to the area where we were before. This is, oh, it's a library and office. The history of Bayle. Nice. That book isn't an actual book, so I like the items scattered all over the table. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so map table. She took a map table and she sank the table down into the desktop until only the items on top of it show, and I really like that. I may have to borrow that idea for some of my desks when I want to create some clutter on them without using a lot of items, because that's just one item and yet it gives you a whole bunch of scrolls and books and a map and all this stuff. Very nice job. More books over here, which aren't real. Well, I mean, they're real, they just don't have text. Oh, look at that. Even down there. Impressive eye for detail. And I don't know what it is about people and this fish trophy, but people really seem to like it. I must be one of the few who's totally creeped out by it. I don't know why, but I find it exceedingly creepy. Alright, where am I going? I said I was going upstairs. Well, there were 2 sets of stairs. Let's go up the main staircase first, because it's nice and I'm running into a wall. It's nice and big. And there's Queen Antonia in her old costume before she grew up a little bit and stopped showing so much skin. Oop. Not that we have much choice about how much skin we show. Balcony doors! Very nice. Another set of double doors. Somebody's bedroom. Whoop! Queen Antonia Bayle is posing in front of her mirror. And she doesn't even get mad that we just barged into her bedroom. She says, "Thank you for all you've done for Qeynos. I am honored to have you as part of our city." Which kind of fits with her, honestly, because she's always thanking you for everything and saying stuff like that. And she just seems like the sort who would focus more on what you've done than the fact that you're intruding on her privacy. I guess as queen you get used to not having any privacy. So, book on the bedside, The History of Antonius Bayle III. I'm going to have to go through and check them all out later because I want to see what kind of history Raainy has left for us, but I'm not going to read it for all of you because that would just take a really long time. Oh, I like using this thing. This thing is a bedroll. I like using the bedroll flipped upside down as a floor mat for the bathroom. Nice work. And I see Jerry's toilet here. Excellent job on the rustic chic, by the way. That was one of the things I said that the hunting lodge should be. This is very chic, and the wood adds that touch of rustic that I was hoping people would go for the hunting lodge. This is definitely more Bayle history on the bedside table. A bathroom for the visitors. Unlike Queen Antonia, they don't get one attached to their bedrooms. Oh, these people must not be as important. They're sleeping 2 to a room. There's the history of Antonius Bayle II. And more people who aren't as important. Antonius Bayle I. Covered most of them here. Open. Yay. Okay. More balcony doors, I'm guessing? Yup. Ballroom? Nope. Bedroom. Ballroom might have been on the 3rd floor. Antonia's Bayle the 3rd. Wait. This is Queen Antonia's. I was wondering why it looked familiar. Probably because I've been... Oh, I like that. So female characters are stuck for the most part, going barefoot when they choose to wear a skirt like this. But Raainy has taken care of the fact that the queen is barefoot by setting her shoes off to the side. So it's kind of more like she took them off in order to relax, rather than she's not allowed to wear shoes because whoever created our dresses thought we should all be barefoot. Because barefoot adventurers makes complete and total sense. Not that the dresses aren't pretty, but it would be nice to be able to cover the fronts of your thighs and to wear shoes. Alright. Upstairs, a lot more rooms. So let's see. Antonia's Bayle the 4th. And Anton and Antia Bayle. And somebody sewing. Does she say anything? No, she just sews. Still, maids doing embroidery makes sense. And, oh, this must be the servants' quarters upstairs. That would explain why there are so many rooms. They're smaller than... Although I have to say, if these are the servants' quarters, Antonia's Bayle the 5th, if these are servants' quarters, they're very large quarters for servants. Comparatively. Qeynos rulers. Definitely very large rooms for... This must be the ballroom. Nice open space for dancing. And I like how the building blocks that Raainy has chosen for the hunting lodge match the River Rock hearth. It is River Rock, right? Yep. I can never remember because I was around when they first introduced the hearths, and they were Frostfell items, and they had different names. But eventually they gave them to us. I like this. This is cute. Woodworking room. Eventually they gave them to us all over, not all over, in the regular books, and changed the names, and sometimes I forget what they're called. Another bathroom. Ew. You would think that the servants would take better care of themselves, but I guess they get the stained leftover rugs from the royals don't use. Very nicely done. I think we covered everything. We went through all of the bedrooms. Nice job with the balcony, by the way. Whoop. Very cute. Very nice. So let's peek around out back and look for that fishing. Ah, here's the fishing. Nice using the hitching posts there as... let's drop down. As... Oh. Not that one. Okay, that's not going to work. So not only did Raainy use hitching posts, but Raainy used 2 hitching posts, one flipped upside down in order to be the underside of the pillar, and one right side up to be the posts on the top. I like that. Very nice. And this is, yep, Deco Zero's fishing stuff. Tackle box and thing of bait. And there are some fish down there. I like how just a few items were added to the lake to give it life, and yet it's not overwhelmed by stuff. Very nice. And there are some, whoop, there's a wood pile, or a chopping, that thing right there. Chopping block for wood, the chopping and splitting. Very good job, Raainy. I am impressed. I would almost say you created more of a summer palace than anything else, but honestly, no, this is what a hunting lodge for royalty would probably look like in any time period where there are kings and queens and hunting. And ooh, let's look at this side of the house. Very nice job. Ah, very nice. I like the trim there, and I'm assuming that allows you. Sorry, cat just crept under my desk, and I was not expecting a cat to be in here at all. So that was a little bit startling. Very nice job. Oh, and the upper floor is actually wider than the lower floors, which is how there was room for a ballroom up there and stuff. I like that. Very nice job. Very nice. Oh, sorry. Okay. Thank you for allowing us to tour and for being a part of the Retreats of the Rulers decorating contest, Raainy. The best of luck to you in the competition. You've done an amazing job creating a hunting lodge. Not only that, but wow, is there lore in there. So thank you.